Hey, everybody. Happy Wednesday. We're going to wait just a few minutes and let some of you hop on with us before we get started. If you're joining us live today, don't be shy. Tell us hello. Let us know where you're watching from. Hi, Patty.
That's a neat picture.
Patty, today we are with Datamars and we're going to be talking about tags. All things tags. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. We are live today with Datamars, and we have a special guest. Jason Williams is with us, and he's going to be talking all things Z tags. He's going to demonstrate proper tagging, the correct use of applicators, removing tags, and details about both 1 and 2 piece tags. If you have any questions, please get those in the comments. At the end of the segment, we do have a little prize to give away. And then I also want to mention a couple of promos that we have going on. Right now through November 8th, if you buy 5 bags, mix and match of Z-Tag, no snag tags, you can get a free Z-Tag applicator. Or if you buy 5 bags of Stockman tags, you can get a free Z-Tag Stockman tagger. So those are 2 promos that we have going on right now through November 8th. And with that, Jason, we're going to turn it over to you. Welcome.
Well, thanks for having us. First off, we really need to say a big thank you to Bob Tallman and the 3T Ranch for hosting us today. It's a beautiful day in North Texas, and we're going to just start out talking. I guess I should back up. Datamars as a company, we just reached 35 years. We incorporate quite a few brands in the livestock industry. One of the most popular, of course, is the Z-Tag lineup that we're going to be discussing today, but we also manufacture True Test products, which include livestock scales, watering product, a few lines of electric fencing, like the Speedrite and the Patriot brand electric fence products. And then we've got the NJ Phillips syringe lineup as well. But today we're just going to talk about ear tags, and we're going to cover placement, we're going to cover sizes and some color options, and we're going to run a few animals through, show some live tagging, but we're not going to stress them out more than we need to. We're going to slow down and talk about how to put them in the applicator and whatnot after those critters are run through. So first off, if we're re-tagging an animal like we are today, we've got a great tag removal knife. The key with this is to just hook it on the back side where that piercing button would have went through the ear, and you basically just lay the tagger in, give it a hard pull, and the tag will come out. Just like that. Okay. When we read tag, we do not want to use the same hole that was already in there. This animal was probably tagged as a calf, so as that ear grows, the hole comes to the outside of the ear. We're going to put the new hole closer to the head of this animal, and we want to be somewhere in between the second and third rib. You don't want to hit a vein and cause any bleeding, but the closer to the head and the higher up on the ear, the better, because then those tags are less likely to be caught on something and torn out, okay? We're lucky enough to have two different taggers that can apply our two-piece Stockman ear tag. This is a new product line for us. Stockman two-piece comes in a variety of colors. I think we've got 13 available colors and three different sizes of the Stockman product. So we can use our infamous Z2 no tear ear tagger, or you can use this universal type ear tag plier. We have to mention that you can use an Allflex red universal tagger as well. Ours look similar. They do the same job. We're going to show the no tear tagger today. Simply press your piercing button onto the pin. Fit the tag portion into the jaw plate. Then we're going to locate where on that animal we would like to have that tag end up. And just make sure there's no debris or anything in that ear. You can see it snaps open. So as she moved, we didn't tear the ear or pull anything out as we were coming out of the way with her. So we're just going to go ahead and release this heifer, and we'll bring the next one in, and we'll just talk about some other things. Yeah. When we're marking our ear tags, use the Z marking pen, okay? It's a really good marking pen. These are designed to put multiple coats on those tags. If you only put one coat on, odds are that tag will start to fade, okay? What we want to do is put 3 fairly heavy coats on and allow the tag to dry in between the coat. So there we've got one coat. You can just wave the tag around if that helps to dry that first coat. And then we can just reapply over top. We do that twice more. And the pen will actually sink into the tag itself. So after about 6 months or a year, if you cut this tag in half, that ink will have sunk halfway through that tag.
Are you doing another 2-piece?
Yeah. So again, then we just use pull the tag out. We can use it as reference for our new one. Okay. So this time I'll use the universal tagger. Same thing, we put our piercing button on the pin, slide the tag into the jaws, make sure it's lined up and it's going to come together properly. have the universal tagger. Now, really quickly, we also manufacture Comfort Ear Slim electronic ear tags. If you use the universal tagger to put these in, we need to remove the yellow jaw plate, okay? What you do is you basically push the yellow piece out the front of the jaw, and it allows us a lot more room for the thicker electronic ear tags, okay? We can let her go. Next animal, we're going to demonstrate putting in a Z tag, a Z1 one-piece ear tag with a Z1 no snag tag applicator, okay? So the no tag applicator is built with a pin that flips out like that. They come from the factory with a spare pin in the handle, okay? So just a reminder, you've got a spare pin in the handle. You can buy extra pins if you happen to bend or break this as well. The key to a Z tag, the one-piece Z tag, is the pin goes through the hole on the front of the tag, and then what we do is we lift the cutting tip straight out. And push the pin further in so it supports the white cutting tip, okay? There are 4 different angles on the white cutting tip, so it creates a very sharp slit through the ear itself, and it promotes a faster healing process. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna remove this tag, and then we'll show the application of the Z1 ear tag. Now, after it's applied, we just pull the tag plier down and out of the way, so no one gets hurt. That hangs on the back side of the ear. It does not snag on fence or in the trees or anything. The retention on a Z1 tag is very, very good. This animal already has an electronic tag within it. I'm not going to cut that tag out because Bob probably has some records dealing with that animal there. But I will show very quickly the True Test ear tag scanner. Those animals that have a tag in, you can use the ear tag reader to read that number, and it can communicate with the scale head for further animal record keeping as well. So just to back up on the 2-piece system, we've got a very sharp cutting tip on the button itself that fits snugly on the tag or pin, okay? And the nice thing about the Z2 tagger is it also has a pin that flips out in case something moves their head sideways or crashes around. Then you will not tear those ears, okay? The Stockman tag comes either as a blank or as a numbered product. We can get a laser engraved ear tag like it's shown here. This is guaranteed for the lifetime of those animals, okay? The pen, if you get enough coats on it, it'll last 5 or 6 years, but over time it does start to fade a little bit. The laser will be with you until probably that cow ships off to town. The Stockman lineup has 13 available colors and 3 different sizes. There's a small animal tag, a calf tag, and a cow tag. The one-piece Z1 lineup has 11 different colors and 4 sizes. There's a calf size and a calf size with a longer neck for northern cattle with more hair in those ears. There's a small animal and a cow as well. Okay. People are asking more and more about an electronic ear tag. Like I said before, they can be applied with our Z2 no-tear ear tagger or the universal tagger. Okay? You cannot insert your own information into an electronic ear tag. This is simply a number that you can use for better record keeping that eliminates mistakes on a piece of paper, and it speeds up your processing time. They cannot be reused, okay? When these are snapped together in the ear, they're a one-use product, and that number should stay with that animal until it's makes it all the way through the processing scenario. Are there any questions as of yet?
Yeah, let's ask the few questions that have come in. Patty asked, when you're tagging the animal, does it hurt them?
There's probably slight pain, but it's you saw how quick it is, and there wasn't a lot of reaction out of those calves that we just did. So it's not a deal breaking pain that we need to deal with for. It's not like dehorning or castration or anything like that. There's no long effects. The main thing is to do it quickly and efficiently. That's why I didn't want those animals standing in this chute for very long. We just wanted the tags replaced and they can move out the front end. So the faster we can cut out the old product and pop in a new one, the better. And if it's the first tag they've ever gotten, it's over before they know it.
Okay. Daniel had asked, can tags be custom printed?
Thank you for bringing that up, Daniel. Absolutely. We can custom print ear tags with logos, with custom number sequences, with phone numbers and ranch names, anything of the sort. You can print on the back side or the front of the tag. This is a package here that actually shows an electronic button coinciding with a visual ear tag with a DNA testing tag as well. Okay, so anything that you can dream up, we can digitize and put on that tag for you. Our custom tag time is about 3.5 to 4 weeks right now. So there is a little bit of a time delay, but it's not too bad. We would like those tags ordered before calving season. Don't wait until the first calf hits the ground to get your tags ordered.
Okay, this question's from Amy. Do you mind please sharing the purpose of tagging cattle and how it helps producers with things like record keeping, improved herd health, and more?
Absolutely. As the herds grow and all the cattle start to look similar, we can look all around here. Every animal is black-hided. They're all about the same size. So land prices keep going up, feed prices go up, the cost of keeping the animals goes up. We need to realize which cows are more efficient and which animals are not growing or not fitting your system, whatever that may be. And we have to use some form of identification to achieve that with these animals. We deal with some herds. I spoke to a fellow this morning that runs 2,200 mother cows. So that's 2,200 calves. He's probably got 200 or 300 bulls around. You need to know individually what's going on out there in order to stay in business.
Okay. That's all the questions for now.
Okay. really quickly. Most of the products shown today, we can get replacement parts for. Like this is a replacement needle for the Z1 ear tagger. We can get replacement needles for the Z2 tagger, pieces for the jaw. Usually it's more time friendly to just buy another one, but we can keep them going that way. And again, all the tags are available in blank, numbered, or custom printed with a laser. That the laser, again, is guaranteed for the life of the cow itself.
If you have any more questions, don't be shy. Get those in the comments.
If you have trouble on the ranch and you're utilizing a Z-Tag product, if you could just get a hold of Valley Vet, they will get with us and we'll get with you probably the same day. Our customer service is wonderful, and we pride ourselves on getting some support in the field wherever it's needed. That's it.
Yep. We don't have any more questions right now at this time. If you do have questions regarding any of the stuff Jason talked about today, don't be afraid to put those in the comments still. We can get with him and we can get those answered for you. So if you do have a question, this will live on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. So you can always go back and rewatch or reference or ask questions and we can help you out. All right, Jason, did you have anything else to add before we wrap the live up today?
I think just we really appreciate the time, and we want to make sure that people know how to get a hold of us if need be. And if you have any further questions about ear tags, please let us know.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate the demonstration and answering all the questions. We wanted to remind you again, I mentioned it at the beginning of the live, that there are 2 promos going on right now through November 8th. If you purchase 5 bags of Z-Tag no snag tags, you will get a free Z-Tag applicator. If you purchase 5 bags of the Stockman tags, you can get a free Z-Tag Stockman tagger. So take advantage of those promos while you can. And we do have a winner to draw. And this winner is going to receive 1 bag of Stockman tags, the Z-Tag Stockman tagger, the cutter, and the tag marker. And all of those products are what you saw Jason demonstrating today. All right, and our winner today is Daniel Mengi. I hope I pronounced that right, Daniel. Congratulations.
Good job, Daniel.
Okay, before we let you go, I do have just a couple of announcements. Don't forget about our blankets for bales going on right now. And basically with every Weatherby to Comfortech Essential Plus blanket that you purchase, they're going to donate a bale of hay to a horse rescue. So that goes on until November 15th. And then we also have our Valley Vet shopping spree. And that goes on until November 8th. So get entered for that. And one more. Our Professional's Choice Cash Cascade is going on now. 2 winners will be drawn, and they will win a $250 gift certificate to Professional's Choice products. And the deadline for that is November 10th. All right. Once again, Jason, we want to thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate your help. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Bye.
Bye-bye.